What's up, guys? So what I'm going to be talking about in this video is preacher curls. If you're having trouble with preacher curls and you're feeling it more in your shoulders, then watch this video and I'll explain why and what you can do to improve it. Alright guys, so preacher curls. Preacher curls are very good for building the mass part of the biceps. I've used them a lot over the years to help develop my peak and also develop the mass of my bicep. What you want to keep in mind though is that if you're not careful with the form on preacher curls, is that as you're fatiguing and getting tired, you could tend to feel it a little more in the shoulders rather than the biceps. Now here's a quick tip that you can incorporate in order to fix that problem. You can see right here I'm demonstrating just sitting down all the way in the seat and curling the easy bar up, kind of keeping my body straight and slightly leaning back, so that's how you're going to feel it in the shoulders rather than the biceps. Now something that you can do really easy to fix this problem is slightly leaning forward on the preacher bench, okay? This takes the strain off of the shoulders and puts all the strain onto the biceps, because now you're leaning into the movement, okay? Which then puts a lot of tension on the bicep muscles, okay? And that's why if you find that it's a lot harder doing this, it's true, because the bicep is a lot smaller muscle than the shoulders, okay? And we can easily compensate by using the shoulders on the preacher curls. Now where your butt goes, if your butt's on the seat and you find you can't get a comfortable spot, slightly hover your butt off the bench a little bit, but try not to bob it up and down, okay? What I like to do is just hover my butt a little bit off the seat and keep it there as I'm leaning into the movement, all right? Now also a spotter. Spotter works really well in this exercise because as you fatigue, your body tends to want to lean back and use those shoulders on the movement. Now if you have someone spotting you, it's very important to have them try to spot you underneath your knuckles or underneath the wrist rather than on the bar. Have them try this out and you'll be able to feel the spot a lot better if they're spotting actually onto your hands. Okay, and that's it, guys. Simple tip, quality versus quantity. Always focus on the technique and the strength will come later. I hope you enjoyed this video, and like always, I'll catch you next time.